Haven't done one of these in a little bit, and I need to because it kind of sort of became topical because of a reoccurrence at work. This happens quite a bit, and it aggravates me. It always reminds me of that little saying, boss makes $1, I'll make a dime, so basically I poop on company time. It's there's a lot of things in that vein that need to be rethought, because there's a lot of times people think they're being revolutionary or rebellious. You're actually hurting your coworker. You're hurting your peers. You're not hurting them. I mean, you walk into the bathroom, you got to go to the bathroom, and there's 4 stalls, and all 4 of them are occupied. You're just stuck. Oh yeah, power to the people, huh? It's insane. That's one of them dumb things that people have come up with, and they haven't. More than a leftist ideology, it's more of a liberal thing, because you can tell it isn't thought through. It's just a pain in the butt thing that a lot of people think about in a scenario rather than really happening. And when something like that really happens, you find out how ridiculous it is, that it's not helping the cause. And there's a lot of things like that. But that's just one of them. You know, there's a lot of things in that vibe. I mean, a lot of people would sort of, in the same vein, would talk about blocking traffic and stuff like that. And here and there, yeah, blocking traffic actually goes against the cause. It hurts people that are uninvolved. And it kind of points to an idea that maybe, I'm not much for being ridiculously tactful, but sometimes you got to put things a certain way or you push people away. Somebody who could be on your side, you lose them because of how you presented your case and your ideas. And it's worth it to sort of rephrase it, rethink what you're doing, so that you can have allies instead of pushing people, into, let's say, the arms of the establishment and corporations. But I mean, it's bad enough these days with these last few jobs I've had. These not just factories, stores. It's like there's no consideration. It's more and more like they're not considering how human beings function. I once worked in a Walmart. It was pretty much a full-size Walmart. And if I remember correctly, only about 7 people could use the bathroom at the same time. 7. A super Walmart. And you got to keep in mind, you got the genders split up there. You got this one family restroom. So you had the 2 separate stalls. That's why I say 7. 3, and 1. And the factories, it's like they just don't care. They just don't care. They won't even put any kind of lava soap in there sometimes for you to clean your hands. No paper towels for you to dry your hands or blow your nose or wash your face. I guess you're supposed to go into the stall, hope they're not occupied. That's another thing. If the factory has got the setup to where there's no Kleenexes, there's no paper towels, the only way you can even blow your nose is if you get into one of those stalls. And let's not think about that context, Roll up some paper that's been a foot from a toilet where a stranger has been, and then push that into your face. There's no consideration. They're not being considerate. We need to be considerate of each other. So you can be as rebellious as you want to be, but when you start stepping on your peers and your brothers and sisters, so to speak, that's not helpful. So I figured I would give sort of a nuanced take on that. Maybe don't poop on company time, because it's not just company time. There's somebody else that might need to get in there, and you're hurting them. Now, thankfully, I don't have any sort of medical issue or something like that. I just get pissed off and wait till later. You know, no pun intended. But it does make me, I'm seeing people getting more and more inconsiderate, just in general. You see it with the parking lots where people insist on backing in. Got 4 cars waiting, and this idiot's got to back in. I've gotten to where even if it doesn't bother anybody else, I hate people who back in. I hate it. And it's because I know that even if there was 10 cars lined up, they're going to make them wait so they can back in all delicately. So we, the people, have got to start being more considerate of each other. I mean, you already have, the conservatives have just about all but given up sharing and being considerate and charitable because they think everything's socialism and communism now. And now even the people that's liberal or on the left or whatever else are just being completely inconsiderate of each other and quoting lines, cartoony lines that don't have any place in the real world. So do that on your own time. Seriously, you're not hurting the factory, you're hurting your coworkers. If you want to hurt the company, I'm all for it, you know. I'm not for hurting the other people that have to be there. Just something to think about.